right, welcome to another Woods Report. We're on our way. We're getting ready to drive for Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. You drive with us, y'all ride along with us as we talk about whatever the latest things that's going on.
Latest to greatest.
Now, what was you getting
Our
ready to say?
opinions on things.
I'm getting ready to turn them on right now.
We park in the garage. I go out and get ready. I empty the garbage that's given to me in the garage.
Given to you?
Yeah, Mom gives me her garbage from her
right.
room.
Who gives you garbage?
You give me yours from your room. I'll take it all out. I heard loud music playing. I said,
somebody delivering something.
I said it was
in this neighborhood.
Hip-hop. It was hip-hop. I was like, okay. I said, UPS man. I said, let me stand here. I want to see who this UPS man is, because apparently he had give it to me. I don't know. It was that one to give it to me. I can't think of the song it is, but it must have been DMX.
Oh, I'm like,
and I said, okay.
Are you talking about Mystical?
No, I think it was DMX.
Okay.
So I stood there a little bit, emptied my garbage, and I said, let me peek. Come out, white guy with a beard. I said, hey.
Yeah.
I said, he
How
said,
you know he wasn't Mexican or something?
no, he was white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they be light
reddish hair.
skinned.
No, he was white.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, how you doing? And he went across the street and give a box to the neighbor. I said, you got anything for us? He said, no, ma'am, I don't. He's like, thank you, see, have a nice day. He was jamming to his little music. It was a DMX song. I was loud. I said, this can't be someone's neighbor visiting with a loud song playing, because we're not really comfortable with anybody coming to visit us with loud music. But it was the UPS guy. And I was like, okay, UPS guy.
Okay.
But that was funny.
Yes. I ain't even turned nobody else on yet. So it's
Who is it?
Uber Eats. Chicago Red Hots. So you're gonna go left at
next to Starbucks.
Yeah, I think that's it. So let me make sure I keep everybody else off. I ain't even turned them on yet. I like when they come on right before
right
I
away. Yeah. You even said this later time is more.
Yeah.
We get more buzz.
You have any tissue in there?
She had to a paper towel back here.
Oh, that's good.
The paper towel is in that bag. I just like to keep it covered up.
For me to go with you all on Tuesdays.
Mom, we taping. You know that, right?
Okay, you turn off a minute.
She can ask that while we're taping.
I'm just letting her know in case she's trying to say
if
something.
you say something private.
Is it okay for me to go with you all on Tuesdays and do my
Go ahead.
Your show?
Yeah.
That's not always. Oh, you mean like if we go to the movies or
I
something?
don't do it on Saturdays. I mean,
Yeah,
that's fine if you feel comfortable.
because I'm not through with it yet. And I'll be ready.
We go to movies on Tuesday. We try to go on a Tuesday.
Yeah, and do our
Even if we
reviews.
The little
don't go to the
$5
movie.
Tuesday.
Even if we don't go to the movie, I'll go with you all.
I'm waiting for the movie to come out. That was the guy that was in The Beekeeper. Him, whatever his name is. Action hero guy.
Strahan or something. She like him.
Yeah, he has a movie coming out next week.
So what's going on in the news? You said something about Mama. You said something about Trump or something.
I'm really getting tired of him.
He said he didn't
things.
sign something for
They bring him stuff to sign.
to get rid of all of the Venezuelan people or
Well,
something.
he don't look at stuff.
Throw
He just
people
signed
under the
it.
bus. It don't matter.
And what happened is he said he didn't sign this, and the man that he that's under him,
His administrative person.
right,
Said yes, you did.
said that he did sign it. So otherwise, he's blaming the people that's under him that they did that.
It's gonna get so bad
I
if
don't
he has
understand
early dementia, if he has Alzheimer's, whatever. It's gonna get so bad he won't be able to back himself out of things that he don't remember he's doing. And that's the problem. But if he has early stages of it, he still has people surrounding him that he can say they did it. Elon signed that. Secretary of what you call it signed that. No, I don't remember signing that. You sure I signed that? Mr. President, yes, you signed it yesterday. Oh, no, I didn't sign it. I gave you guys control over that. So maybe did you forge my signature? Did you have a stamp? He'll find a way out until he can't think no more.
And could I say this? There's a problem now because he wants to fire the judge because the judge wants proof.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
now, therefore, he's going to the Supreme Court, Justice Roberts. He want him to do something about getting rid of the judge.
Right.
You said another judge spoke up too.
A lot of them
And their favor. Well, they're not going to. Well, hopefully they're not
they're one at
going
a
to speak
time.
against a judge.
No, they're all speaking up.
They're beginning to speak
They
out.
starting
The
how they
judges
start
against him.
They're getting
But I
tired
told
of
Mama, I
this.
said they sowed that seed
Sure did.
because they made him.
You made him a king.
And he's is it immunity?
Immunity and all that other
Immunity and
stuff.
all of that. They 4 to
Now they
4
trying
to 3.
now they trying to reel it in.
Yeah, I'm so. Ooh, we gave him too much power.
Too late.
Ooh. They do that with a lot of our leaders, our black leaders, our minority leaders, our people of color leaders. Too much power. Ooh, wheel him back. Wheel him back.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
remember
do
what's his name
Gotta
that started
keep a leash on
the
him.
FBI. He was so focused on finding things on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Oh,
Hoover, yes. And Trump even wants to get rid of them because they was messing with him. Anybody
well,
messes with him.
now he using them, so he don't want to get rid of them no more.
Okay,
Department of
just leave
Justice.
me alone.
He wants to go after the people that was after him. So now he wants to use the Department of Justice, like he's saying Biden used the Department of Justice.
Yeah, and the
To go
military,
after
too.
people you don't like or came after you or something.
For his purpose, for his good.
I don't know why people, like we say on every show, y'all not pulling
It's
me
not
in
moving
this.
you, yeah.
I'm not getting all bent out of shape over nothing. Because you knew what was coming. Everybody should have been bracing for it.
One of my friends' one of my friends that I went to school with, one of her posts, I can tell when they post and make a reply on your page and their answers let you know they're not paying attention to what's being said in the news about,
They in their own
well,
little
in
bubble.
4 years we'll be all done. We'll vote him out and we'll get somebody else in. And I said, y'all haven't been listening to the news. Steve Bannon has been updating everybody with Trump ain't going nowhere. That's the plan now.
And let's just say, for the sake of argument, you do want him to go somewhere. The next person gonna be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a JD Vance.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. To
So,
continue on the crazy.
Again, I'm gonna tell everybody, I don't know how many times I had to say it.
This is
Your trust needs to be in God. You need to quit putting your trust in man.
Thank you.
Your trust needs to be in God, and that it don't matter who's in office.
Thank
Whatever God says for you is for you.
Yeah.
Period.
If he even say stay on that government job, but they getting ready to shut
It
it
don't
down.
matter. You be the one guy
That
sitting
one
there
guy sitting at his little desk.
with a pencil in his little organizer.
Still getting your check. People be like, how did this
How did you,
happen?
God?
God told me to stay.
And if you are supposed to go, he'll have something better for you.
Yes. He closes one door and opens another.
Exactly. So you want to talk about that?
What?
Y'all go in?
What?
About how God closes the door and opens the door?
Yeah, I continue on what you've been saying.
Okay, go ahead. Where's my hair on?
Oh, this thing when you told me to get tissue.
Okay.
Oh,
We just have to have patience, though.
Ken was just saying, always pivot, but I think when we constantly talking about it, we're just updating you, giving our opinion on what's going on in the White House, in the Capitol, what's going on with our Republicans, our Democrats, our independents, what's going on with their relationship. But one thing to Christians, people who trust God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who has made Jesus their Lord and Savior, is he your Lord? Is he Lord of all? And that's even on your job, whether that job is let go. Me and my mom, we sat at our desk. My mom, they tapped her on the shoulder. It's time to go, Miss Woods. I remember
I
when
was ready to go.
when you was let go at your job for 20-some years, 25, 30 years.
22 and a half.
Hand me the red bag, Mom.
Almost 23.
Almost 23.
Yeah, almost 23.
And they tapped me on my shoulder, and I was ready to go, too. But God was saying it's time to go.
Be prepared.
It's time to start that business that you and your sister been talking about.
Yeah.
And it's time to do social media and just let the light shine as you guys are every time you go on the air.
Yep.
So thank you, Lord. We pivot.
That's all you got to do. You got to pivot.
So if a door closes on your government job or any kind of job you got,
And you have to definitely
Keep it
lean on the
moving.
Lord, because you don't know if you live in the next day.
That's right.
that's true too.
God is in control of our full life.
Mm-hmm.
Your breath
You going
of
to
life.
Cedar Lake Road.
That's true.
So Haynesville, you're going to turn on
Here one
Haynesville.
day and gone the next.
So we
That's
here
true.
we here to just encourage people to just stay with the
Yeah, I
Lord.
don't like the doom and gloom stuff, because then people start listening. Do you want to go out this way or that? Because you're
I'm
going to go.
going straight, right?
No, you're going to go Haynesville.
Oh, okay. I'm glad this way.
For me, I don't like to just do. I'll report like whatever's going on in the news and stuff, but I like to let people know the ultimate reporter is God.
Yeah, that's what I was actually saying.
Whose report do you believe?
Before you came in.
Oh, you said that?
I said we're just giving updates and what's going on and our opinion on things, and this person's not in office anymore, and this law has changed, and but as a believer in Christ,
that's it.
As our Lord, He's Lord of all. Our job, our finances, our health.
We say reporter, Ma. Who's the number one reporter?
The number one?
God.
God is.
That's why we say, whose report do you believe?
That's true.
Oh, Lord.
Whose press report do you believe?
That's true.
God.
I was watching even today on YouTube, a Joy Reid giving her update why she was let go. She can't go into details because I guess Don Lemon was saying.
What did she say?
What Don and her was saying, people don't understand when they both was let go, because he said he didn't even know he was let go. Somebody else knew before he did.
She was on his show? Or he was on her show?
She was on his show.
Because she has a show too now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And he said people don't understand that we're still in the midst of it.
Yeah, it's illegal.
And we can't say stuff.
You can't say stuff.
And she said even with Don Lemon being her friend, she said she still don't do gossip with her, all that goes on. Even as a news person,
right? She
still keeps things kind of on the down low. So you pick and choose as a news person who you want to know and stuff. But
she didn't say nothing.
She didn't go in details because she probably can't. But she said she didn't know either.
But that's good for. I actually think
her staff didn't.
I actually think they did them a favor. I don't know why people don't feel like that. You actually did them a favor.
Okay.
By letting them go, because to me Don is more open now that he not on CNN.
Sure is.
Take a left here.
Cuomo is.
And
too.
Then Cuomo. To me, you get. And when I only been fired one time, that actually is the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's true.
And people don't realize that.
And it's something how you said with our own situation, even yours. He was saying with them, he said the higher ups that don't want them there, they gonna try to control the narrative. They gotta find something on you to let you go, because otherwise it'd be a lawsuit. I gotta find something on Joy. I gotta find something. She said a black woman, and he said a black gay man. They found something on us. And we, of course, saying it's not true, but that's what to get us out of there. To shut the door on our show.
But to me, that's the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
So for them, because that pushed us to do our own company and stuff.
That's true.
So to me, just look, whatever it is, pivot.
Yeah.
If something, you look at something and say, okay, well, how can God either get the glory, or how can this be turned around for good? You got to figure it out.
What the enemy meant for evil, God makes it for good.
And then sometimes you just never gonna get the answer.
That's
until
true.
You go to heaven.
Just keep moving forward and stay focused.
You never gonna get the answer.
That's true.
Because there's things I'm always asking God, like, I don't understand this.
Yeah.
It don't even make sense. Why
is this happening?
But you can't even. Oh yeah, you see the post. See, I didn't have to tell you this time.
He been in the same spot all the time.
I ain't even have to tell you this time. Normally I had to tell you. Now you don't. 35 is a speed limit, so a lot of times when y'all be doing like 10 or something, it'd be ridiculous. Where he'd be like,
I'm gonna get you for going slow.
Yeah. You don't have to go that slow.
30 is this is 30.
Yeah.
Don't 30 feel slow?
No, who does 30? Nobody.
In a school district.
Around a school
20,
district, yeah. But normal driving, like he going fast. He ain't gonna get him, no. He not going real fast, but he going about
like
40.
5 miles over.
He going about 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I think they probably trying to get people going really fast, but I don't know, whatever.
Because it's more money.
More money, probably.
The higher your speeding amount is from the normal amount of speeding sign, you have to pay more.
Voting must be April 1st or something, because I'm seeing more and more signs out. So I think it's coming up out here.
So it is. I know it's in April. I just don't know when.
It must be April.
Maybe a Tuesday.
Oh,
it's probably a Tuesday.
Day is that?
I don't know.
It's coming up because I'm starting to see more signs now. See, he didn't pull somebody over. Told you they out today.
They out today.
You see that? And he in a regular car. You wouldn't even know that was a police car.
See, that guy wasn't paying attention.
And it's so funny too. They'll pull over somebody and people still speeding by.
You speeding now? He's going 30.
I'm going 40.
It's 30.
I know. 16-year-old girls that was found in the ocean.
Oh no.
What girl was found in the ocean?
They was caught on that paddling.
Oh yeah, they was missing.
And they went out too far.
And they found them. They alive though, right?
They found them.
Yeah, they found them.
Holding on to their paddlers.
Yeah, they found them. These girls went out, and they got out too far, and they was missing.
In the ocean.
Make it right. And then they found them.
But
they alive, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they wasn't dead. Thank God.
No sharp at them or nothing.
No, so they better thank God.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Speaking of death, George Foreman.
Oh yeah, George
I was a
Foreman
little
died.
sad yesterday.
Did you see that, Mom?
Did they say how he died?
77.
Did
Did they say how he died, Mom?
No, they didn't say. I think it was probably national.
His family said privacy, but at 76 or 77. It might be normal, like maybe a heart attack or
You know, he
something.
was a minister too.
Oh yeah, he was a minister. He was the one that named all his kids the son George. That was when he had a reality show that only went for a hot minute. I remember his reality show.
Muhammad Ali said George Foreman was actually a better boxer than him, but he had to get in his head.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was able to get in their head.
He could move around there.
Yeah.
He tired him out.
Yeah.
He was big.
But he said George Foreman was
His punches were heavier.
he was the best fighter he ever
And he
fought
seemed
against.
like a good guy,
He was a
like
good
a
man.
down to earth.
Yeah.
He was a little
Good man.
arrogant, but he was fun,
He was
arrogant.
good.
Well, we saw that movie.
He was a good
Oh, we
family
sure
man.
did. The movie
Yeah.
that was a makeup of him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
How many wives? He had more than one wife.
They are out today, boy.
Wow.
Third police
just sitting
on
there.
every street. Every time you turn, they there.
Shame,
End of the month, I still say they be trying to fill quotas,
They
even though they
wanna
don't.
say they do.
They don't agree. They don't say they do, but I believe they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe they.
My cousin said, "Watch out for round lake."
Yeah. The foreman.
Oh, because they have a lot of police.
The foreman
right.
grill made him the millionaire that he is. He was.
Yeah, he made more.
It
They
helped,
said
'cause I'm
with
sure he
the
was already,
with the
but-
grill. No, they said he made his
Made him a
money with
millionaire.
his grill.
Yeah, that we got one. It's been dust on it.
Everybody named I don't even
love
know.
that Foreman
I don't know
grill.
anybody who don't have a Foreman
I
grill
love that
or have
Foreman
bought
grill.
one at some point in their life.
It's like you're grilling in the house.
Yeah.
Because I was grilling our steaks.
Why you don't use it no more?
I don't know.
I don't think we still have that.
We do. It's in the garage, in the
Oh,
storage.
you don't use it.
Ain't that something?
We never use that.
I enjoyed it. That was the only time you see me cook.
I think we don't use it because you don't grill steaks. You don't like steak.
I was grilling some chicken too on it.
So why we
And
not use it?
hamburgers.
You should pull it out.
Okay. I might want to get a new one. It's kind of broke.
It's
tilts.
old. They got new ones now. There's all kind of George Foreman grills now.
Yeah. I would buy a new one.
But yeah, George Foreman passed away. That's sad.
Yeah.
What else is in the news? I know. Did you watch The Breakfast Club? You said you watched for.
I watched when
Patricia.
Felicia Rashad was on.
I know there's controversy
Straight.
with Jessica, Jess Hilarious and Lauren, the new girl.
Really?
Jess Hilarious was feeling like, first of all, she got
She's
hired.
the darker one, right, with the short hair.
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah.
First of all, she got hired when Angela Yee left,
Okay.
and they hired her to, I guess, comic relief or whatever.
Okay.
And to give the latest news, the latest gossip.
Okay.
And then
The other girl.
as soon as Jessica got hired, she got pregnant. So she had to go on maternity leave.
Oh.
So one of the people when they was trying out for the job was Lauren. When Jess was trying out for the job, Lauren was one of the people
and they
too.
hired Jessica.
They hired Jessica. So what Jess says is that when she went on maternity leave, she suggested they pull in Lauren to take her place while she's on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Well, Lauren came in, and Lauren is better than Jess.
Oh, as a hostess.
As the person to give you the news. Because Lauren used to work here, make it right. Because Lauren used to work at TMZ. So you know she know how to do all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And she know how to call sources
She
and all
moves
that. Make it
quickly.
right here.
Mm-hmm. It's not this house, is it?
It
I had to
might.
go all around.
Well, let's see. 1891. No, because this is 20.
Okay. Because I remember I had to go down
Right,
here,
right.
all the way
Keep
around. the
going
house.
around. It's 1891. So you might have to go. You can sit it next to my door.
Those don't look like
18.
90s.
Oh, so we got to go all the way around there.
19. It's a
So
low
we
number.
probably got to go around the back of this building there.
Yeah, back up.
So Lauren did better than Jess.
What does
And
Lauren
so
look like?
people,
Is she average?
brown skin,
long,
round
kinda
face. Kind of like Brandy. I think she kind of like
So
Brandy.
she must have been that other lady that was also when they both together were doing the interview with Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
Because that guy was gone.
So let's see if 91 is around. Back, go this way.
I have no choice. It's a one way.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably get bigger. Yeah, it does. Okay. And so
You took it out real soon.
I know.
Because I'm smelling it.
I took it out because it took me a long time to get it
Keep
out.
going this way.
Italian beef. This doesn't even smell like
83.
beef.
79.
We going 91. So it's this one. Yep, right here.
This is Italian beef.
You gotta go
91
up.
up the stairs.
It's right here.
Okay. Let me get to the side.
Man, you gotta go up all them stairs.
Let me go right here.
God bless
You
you.
can't call him to come down?
You don't want him to
It's
come down?
outside. That's fine.
Ask him to come. You don't want to go up the second step.
She got to.
I have to.
Unless she want him to come down.
That's fine.
Lenora don't care. You want me to tell her to meet you halfway?
No, I mean, it's fine because it's outdoors. I'm getting
All
air
right,
as
you
I'm
got
walking
some
up.
air.
Go ahead.
Hands to hold on to.
Take her
I
drink.
don't like steps with no hands.
So you don't want her to come down. You want her to, you just gonna go all the way up.
Or just wanna
She
exercise
said
her
sit
legs
it.
like that.
Yeah. She don't really exercise no other time, so.
This whole family don't.
I don't say I exercise.
You got a
need to go
family that
deliver
don't.
it.
I don't want to do this.
No, none of it.
It's opening.
Oh.
I don't, you have to grab it. It's opening. So be careful. And the straw. She said leave it outside her door.
And she says,
91.
oh, 91. I was
Yeah.
at 93.
Uh-uh.
Oh, 93 is more steps.
Oh, 91.
They all got a lot of stairs. That's ridiculous.
Where's 91?
Right here. You'll see her.
Oh, well, okay,
Going
she
up
got
there.
2 steps. 3.
Lately, it's been people walking up to the Dasher and saying they're me and taking my food.
What?
Please put it on my doorstep. 18. Oh, she talking about 1891. That's it, right? That's it.
Is that 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She talking about people taking her food.
If she's that dumb to let somebody leave it, and she don't go and get it.
No, she saying people walk up to them and just take the food.
Oh.
People walk up to the people delivering the food and say it's theirs.
Oh.
So that's what she's saying.
Ooh, those steps are a lot of steps. She leaving it out
Next.
now. Oh, that's a shame. People are catching on.
All right,
That's
so I'm
not
saying
right.
delivered.
I said, that's not right.
I'm going to open up Grubhub. And I'm going to open up DoorDash. Whoever rings first, that's who I'm going with. Dasher. And okay, Dasher's not open now. Must be a lot of people outdoor dashing.
Yeah. You have competition.
Yeah, it must be a lot of people outdoor dashing because Dash Now is not on. Oh, you got to catch your breath, huh? Wanted to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if that wouldn't have been me,
It's something how this whole apartment
she better
complex
thank
is-
God that wasn't me.
You wouldn't go up there.
I would not. That her food would be. I would tell her to come downstairs, and if she couldn't come downstairs, I would.
You wouldn't even do the first set, would you?
No, if
She
she couldn't come
You would
down,
have to come all the way out for you.
no, I would come. I would meet her halfway. But if she couldn't come down, I would say I have to cancel your order, ma'am, because I can't do this many stairs.
So they would have to come out.
And then she'd be
I
mad
don't think
because
this goes around.
unless she's handicapped,
I don't think this
I'm
goes
glad you have
around.
honest
he ain't
people,
walking
too.
the dog. He just letting them poop.
It don't look like you're trying to clean them up.
Some of them don't. Some people will stand there and let him
Yeah,
do
he
what he got to
letting
do,
him poop.
and they'll walk away and leave
How
it
you
there.
looking too?
He hear us, bro. You got your window down.
He looking.
Lenore be having her window down.
I don't care.
Okay, so she's still out of breath.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
No, I'm fine.
You go right because you can't go left.
I know
They
it's
have
a
some
one way.
steep steps.
This is ridiculous. I wouldn't live over here.
This is a steep step.
Oh, look at theirs.
That's crazy.
Wow, you get your exercise.
Can you imagine in the wintertime?
Wow.
You trying to come down these stairs?
You get your
This
exercise
is
doing that.
ridiculous.
Why they even made it this way?
Why would anybody want to live that
They
high
designed
up?
that display.
That's crazy.
It's probably for younger people too, though. So that's fine. If
So then
somebody
she need to
younger-
come down and get her food then if she young.
She probably lazy.
You
She don't
handicapped
want to.
people are not gonna come this one unless they do the one that's on the And it's sometimes hard to get first floor apartments.
Well, it's not hard to get no
Sometimes it is. Yeah, I had a hard time when we were looking. I had a hard time.
First floor?
Yeah, the main floor.
Because everybody want first, but it's so many apartments.
Where we used to live was stairs going all the way. So our first floor was like, ooh, it's one open. Thank you.
So since we over here, Rollins, make a left on Rollins. Okay. And we just stay out here. Hopefully it'll ring. I got all of them on. But anyway, so everybody was saying how Lauren was better than Jess.
Ooh.
And so when Jess came back, make a left. When Jess came back, she was sad because everybody was saying Lauren is better than you. Why don't you go away again or never come back? In other words, they didn't want her to come back. And so the people that worked there, the executives and stuff, wasn't doing any better because when Lauren came back, she never left. And so Jess was like, okay, I'm back. And she said she was asking and they never would answer her question about why is Lauren still here. So she said that she felt like the communication, let me say yes. Let me see what you picking up. Get in the right. Yeah, you have to go right here.
At this light.
Well, they got you.
I'm going that way, right?
Right, but they had you. If you could turn at this light, but that's fine.
Oh.
You going too, it's too late now.
Oh, I didn't think about the light.
Put your signal on. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where you're going.
I was thinking about turning that way and
right
just
here.
coming back out. But I forgot there's a light I can still wait at.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just turn around. So the executives wasn't really giving her any answers. And she didn't like that. She was like, y'all could at least tell me.
They like her and they want to keep her too.
Right, but they could have told her that. She said, you could tell me if you getting rid of me, you keeping me, what y'all doing?
So they both have to
So she said
together.
When she first came back, she was being mean to Lauren. Because she thinking Lauren had something to do with trying to get rid of her or something. And then her and Lauren finally talked offline or something. And Lauren says she don't know what's going on either. So both of them is in the dark. So then Jess Hilarious went on her live on her Instagram and started telling everything on her Instagram and saying that she don't appreciate, they not saying nothing to her. She pretty much was throwing everybody under the bus. And she was saying Charlamagne and DJ Envy don't support her when she had things. They don't come out or whatever. So everybody was like, oh my goodness. She did this like on the weekend. So everybody was like, oh my goodness. When Monday morning come.
Recent.
Yeah, this was recent. When Monday morning come, get in the right lane. They gonna have to address that because she dogging out everybody on Instagram.
It's recent, this past week.
This last week. So then when Monday came, Charlamagne and Lauren was getting in the elevator and Jess was coming and Lauren closed the elevator real fast so Jess she couldn't get in with them. So Jess said, okay, so I understand. She probably mad or whatever. And Lauren said, no, I'm not mad. I just felt it was going to be uncomfortable because I didn't know what to say to you in the elevator on the way up. I didn't know, do we want to have this conversation online or what? So then they decided to air it out online. They got over 1 million views. Everybody was watching.
On the actual show?
On the show, they aired it out live. What Jess said, Charlamagne and Envy and all of them chiming in. Envy didn't like what Jess said they don't support her because he said, I do support you. I didn't like when you said that. And then to say that nobody was caring about you coming back or asking about you and the baby. He said, that was the first thing I asked you. How are you? How's the baby? He said, I just didn't like that. So
she was throwing shade and she didn't have to.
Right. And so Charlamagne, being stupid the way he is, was joking the whole time, not taking nothing serious. Mm-hmm. So they was mad at him for not taking it serious. And he was like, I
think it's petty.
Well, he's like, I'm not going to let what people say online dictate petty. What happens in here.
If Jess has is inside her feelings and her feelings on her shirt.
Right.
Move on.
And then Charlamagne gonna always do whatever it brings people to watch.
Exactly.
So he gonna do views, clicks and views. So
they should know that.
So then Lauren and Jess, I guess, are in an okay place because
where am I going, Joe?
Just keep going. You got 3.5 miles.
Oh, past Wilson, past
going to Fox Lake.
Okay, my favorite.
So
place.
They don't know. They all still don't know. So what I think,
What do you mean still don't know what the
Charlamagne said he don't know
the network, the
main guys,
people.
The CEOs,
what's their plan?
They don't know. Charlamagne said on air, I don't know. So when people ask me, I don't know. He said, I thought Jess wanted you here, Lauren. That's what he said. Because you got, you work for TMZ, you know how to research stuff. I thought she wanted you here to assist her with her thing. And Jess is like, no, that's not what I said. I never said that. And then Lauren was like, they told me that I was one of the producers of the show. And so Jess said they did tell me that, but producers aren't on camera sitting here. Right. So that's what was throwing me off. Like, why are you sitting here?
Like, do your thing like you do on TMZ.
Right, behind the scenes.
But you don't need to be at the microphone.
Exactly. She said, so that's what kind of pissed me off, is that you're here in the studio and you talk during my segment. So I don't have a segment. So I'm just here. So she said that's what was making me mad. So then, in other words, people were saying you shouldn't have went live on Instagram and said all that. My thing, the reason why I feel like they're going to let Jess go, even if I feel like they was going to let her go anyway, is because when she was on the live, she also made a comment like, I really don't need the Breakfast Club. I got shows, I'm booked every weekend. I do my stand up. And I was sitting here going,
she cut herself.
To me, you just told them they don't need you.
Right, and that'll be easy for them to let you go.
Why do I need to pay you a salary when you just said you don't need me?
Yeah, you got other ways of making your living.
So I felt like Jess, she talked too much.
She does, yeah.
So she started crying on air. She was crying on air. They went to a commercial break or whatever. So that was the first day she came back with them after saying all of that. So today, when they did the news, Friday, Charlamagne's still joking or whatever. So Lauren was trying to do more, Jess was trying to do more banter with Lauren. Like, we get along, we good. So she said, Lauren, you single, and I want to see which one of these guys you would like. So she named 2 different type of guys. This guy is this guy is this guy believes in God, this guy doesn't, whatever. If you had to pick between these 2 guys, which one would you pick? And then this guy wants kids, this guy doesn't, or whatever. So Lauren was thinking, she said, let me think which one, because God is important to me, but it was other stuff you said. Everything else you said was good. You just say he don't believe in God. Mm-hmm. So it's like, do I want the guy that don't believe in God or whatever? So then while she was thinking, Charlamagne said, Jess is trying to get you out of here, Lauren. She want to get you married or pregnant and out of here. And then DJ Envy was like, and they laughed about it. But I'm like, Charlamagne make everything a joke. He gonna bring that back to them having that argument and stuff.
She wants to get rid of you.
It's not really she want to hook you up because she cares. She wants you to
get married.
She wants you to get married and pregnant and get out of here.
Bye-bye.
So they start laughing. At least they took it as a joke.
Oh, I was trying to watch if that's the one you're talking about, the 2 ladies.
Yeah.
Their dynamics with the Felicia.
How were they with Felicia Rashad?
They had to go back and forth.
See?
They both asked questions.
Yeah.
The Jess, I guess, with the humor a little.
They all trying to fight for airtime.
But it was fine because it was just 3 of them. That
DJ Envy wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
See, what if DJ Envy was there?
That would have been too much.
That's too much. You got 4 people. Yeah. It's too much.
And I noticed Charlamagne the God let the girls talk.
For me, but because they said that. Jess, when she was going off, said Charlamagne got to get in, I got to get in, you got to get in. So that's probably why he didn't say nothing.
And then the Felicia Rashad interview, in my opinion, because she's older now.
Yeah.
I still remember the comment she made when Bill Cosby was accused.
That's what people were saying.
And my thing, I'm sitting here listening to her. She said some information about her growing up and her sister. Her mom and dad, how they grew up. Their dad was a dentist, and a lot of people loved her dad. He was very likable, a very good man. And she would pause before. It was almost like you need people to filler the jokes or the comments like Charlamagne, because she paused so much, taking her time to talk. But I sat there and I think, and this is my opinion. I watched reruns of the Cosby Show so many times. there were times I didn't like her character, even on Bill Cosby.
Right.
Claire Huxtable.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt there was a little pride with her. Like, she always was right. She would always, and maybe he was patterning this after his wife's personality in the home.
She might be like that.
Yeah, she might be like that. Always in control. Always got to be right. And she was a lawyer. But another side of me was feeling a certain way, a type of way, and her demeanor. And I said, I'm not a fan of Felicia Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
There's an air about her I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like a prideful. When I listen to Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, these other actresses, they don't act proud. But they're good. And they say positive things. I love Viola Davis.
Right. Do you think that's just her personality?
I don't like her personality. I like Debbie Allen.
Oh.
Her sister is fun.
Maybe that's the difference.
Transparent. She's laughable and she'll crack.
But she act like
She'll
that
throw
too, though.
shade.
Make her right here.
But
Right here. Make her right.
even if she does act like that, there's still fun about her.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas her sister always seemed prunish.
Keep going. Okay, keep going. Go ahead.
So I sat there and I went,
Hold on. Hi, Lenore, you're my Uber driver picking up a package from the front door and taking it back to FedEx. It's a brown box. Okay. Oh, so this is picking up a box
from behind me.
This is picking up a box like that black lady that got shot.
Uh-huh.
This what we doing.
Oh, Lord.
But go ahead.
Okay. So I was thinking a type of way, and I'm thinking there's an air about her that's still there. Even when she answered the Bill Cosby question about his allegations with him. She pretty much shunned the women who were violated, allegedly. So she got to remember, you may be friends with him, relative, it may be your brother, your dad.
Okay.
Understand, that's the side you don't know about him if it is true. He did go to jail. Right. So it was true. It wasn't allegations.
Get to the street, make a right.
So quit downing other women like, oh, that's my friend. I've known him for years. He could not possibly be like that.
Is that what she said?
No. The way she made it sound as though she had no disregard of the women.
Okay. That's why people say they didn't like how she handled
women were violated. This is an ugly area.
They've been being
There's all these heels.
Yeah.
But these women were trying to tell the truth, and you're gonna protect him. Just say I'm not sure, and if anything is true, I just know I don't. That's not a side of him I know.
The next street you're gonna make a right.
Wow, they took us through a whole back.
All right, look, I don't know this area.
Here? Yeah, it was like a hill.
I don't know nothing about this area.
Right here now, up a hill again.
Yep.
Ooh, this is awful if it's wintertime.
A lot of heels.
Yeah, you should be used to this, Ma.
How growing up in Alabama.
Yeah.
To march up and down.
Okay, so you don't like her, but they say she's nice.
I'm not a fan of hers, is what I'm saying.
You got a ways.
She's cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good actress. Played different parts. They were talking about her play that's out now. That's not hers, but she's in it. But I was just looking at the difference between her and her sister. Keep straight, dead end.
Yeah.
I like her sister better. I was always a fan of Debbie Allen. But I did learn some stuff about them growing up.
So it's the third house.
On the left?
Yes, this last one, I think. Not this one, the next one. Right here.
Right.
He at the end.
At the very end.
So he's at the end.
Either he got guessed.
Oh, that's his box.
Oh, that's him.
I got it. You getting out?
Oh, you got it.
I pick up. You drop off. She forgetting.
I'm thinking at a restaurant.
Coming to a house, that's why.
You got a brown box, huh?
If you come into a house. You never had nobody sending no box out. I wonder if he's waiting on us. Oh. We didn't know what she was talking about.
Trying to see how
He's just out there, I guess. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay.
It's actually been a while since we've done this.
Drop my pen.
We've done that one time. Here, you want this?
I ain't never picked up a box.
Here, Mom.
When did we ever pick up a box?
We picked up something to take to somewhere.
Never. We never picked up from a house.
Not a
This
house.
the first time.
Not a house.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the first time.
Oh, okay.
This is when that black lady got shot.
They had pretended for her to pick up something, and
that guy
didn't. Yeah.
So yeah, pick up a box.
Pick up a box and take it to.
That's why he was looking. Like, why are you here? I'm picking up a box. He don't live here. That's why he didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
I thought he was waiting on the box.
So
no, he was like, why are you, like,
waiting to
he
get the
looking
box.
at me like, why am I taking their box?
you gonna get me out of here, right?
Keep straight. He's looking at me like, why are you taking their, see, that's what I'm saying. This is a dangerous one for Uber to do.
Because he could thinking
is.
you
He
coming
thinking
on his
I'm coming
property.
to steal the box.
Right.
Well, that's him. He don't know here. He don't live here. Right, that's
but
what he was
can
looking.
still play Joe Public.
He's looking like I pulled up to take their box.
Yeah.
Because he don't live here.
Exactly.
So he's like, I said, so you don't live here because you obviously don't know what I'm doing.
Left and right.
Make a right. And he said, oh, no, he's in the house, the guy that lives here.
But
Make a
that's
right.
dangerous.
It is.
I'm saying that. It makes it look like people are driving up and taking people's
Getting out the car.
And people
FedExes
are
and stuff.
doing that.
And people do that in real life.
Take packages off the porch.
Right. It looks like I pulled up to take their package.
That's some deep pulling up though, because they at the very end of a dead end.
That's why you should know I'm not pulling up to pull you. But if they was on a normal street like this,
And
how
you're-
would they know the difference between me being an Uber driver or somebody coming to steal somebody's
and
package?
you're not dressed like a UPS guy or a FedEx guy.
Exactly. I'm literally just somebody getting out my car, going to their door to pick up a box. So that's very dangerous. I don't know if Uber realizes that, but
Yeah.
that is dangerous.
Think about it in certain areas and neighborhoods.
They're gonna look and see.
And
you
don't
get
do
up
it
a
at
box.
nighttime. They should never let you do it after a certain
That's kinda
time.
dangerous.
Pick this box up from my house and
Somebody
take it
could
somewhere
shoot you.
else. No. Not at 9 o'clock, at 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
So that's
So-
dangerous.
But yeah, that's we're literally delivering a box.
So letting people know because they're riding with us.
Uber has that you can do that with Uber.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They don't have their
Now I
box
know
out
you
there
can do that.
for you to come
Make
get
a left at this light.
Just like the mayor postman would leave a box.
That's what I'm saying. What's the difference? How would somebody know I'm
They
not
don't know.
walking up to his door taking his box?
They won't.
That's true.
Versus me literally saying I'm supposed to come
They
pick
have
this box
cameras
up.
out. They have cameras watching you.
Right.
Take their box.
Yep. But that old man that shot that black lady, that's no excuse for that. She didn't have no gun. She backing up, going to her car. You did not have to shoot that woman.
Did not.
So whenever they say stuff like that, I don't listen to nothing like that.
Right.
You're not threatening nobody. First of all, you didn't even have to come out your house. If the person is not even in your house, call the police.
That's why I was saying sometimes people, the fear of who they are
Yeah.
or their race.
Don't come out then. If you're scared, my thing is, if you're going to use that as your defense, why are you out your house?
They do
If I'm scared or something, no, scared. If I'm scared,
supposed to be, yeah.
thank you. You're not scared.
It's like Karen saying, "Oh, I felt the need."
No,
to-"
you didn't.
Karen, you went to look out.
Exactly.
That means you was bold enough.
You was bold enough to go outside.
deal with the whatever drama was going on.
Because believe me, I've been in situations where I'm afraid. I don't walk towards the fear.
Nowhere.
I go the opposite, to be honest.
Yes.
You might even win saying, I called the police and sat at my door with my gun to make sure they don't try to break in my house.
Exactly.
You at least would win on that. But to go outside and confront somebody and you're supposedly scared.
When Mama was telling her story with her and Auntie peeping at the neighbor.
Who was in the bushes?
She said they went outside to peep in the bushes.
Yeah,
at
Mama,
the
what
neighbor.
happened, Mom? You told it.
She told it on the
on the other one.
Yeah.
With a gun in his hand.
When they saw the man carrying a gun to the house, she and
He
Auntie
would like to
peeped
crawl back in the house.
right in the house. You're not gonna be anywhere where you can possibly get hurt.
Exactly.
You're scared. Let me get back in the house.
Scared.
People say you're scared. Are you scared? Scared. Being funny.
Okay.
It's like what's her name said. A lot of comedians say it just being funny.
Right.
John Hannah says it a lot.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
You're funny.
I still laugh about that.
Well,
Because-
what's her name said it on the Martin show.
What?
Should I be scared?
You can get right in the middle of something and be in trouble.
Yeah.
Be in trouble.
God took care of my sister and I while we were peeping
Peeping
at
Toms.
people, because the next door neighbors fought all the time.
Where did Peeping Tom come from?
It must be a guy that was a peeping. Let me see. Let me look it up.
Google Peeping Tom. We would say that a lot. That's funny.
Let me see how far you go before you turn. You go in Antioch, so you know.
Oh,
5
wow.
miles, and you're gonna make a right on 173.
Oh, okay. Wow. So we went all the way to Fox Lake, did a big old circle, and now we're going to another.
You said you don't care about going to Antioch. You just don't like
I
going
didn't
west.
know Fox Lake was.
No, you don't like going west.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We went west. Go west, young man. Go west.
Peeping Tom. Where did it come? Let me see. Peeping Tom. Origin. The phrase Peeping Tom originates from the legend of Lady Godiva, who rode naked through the streets of the Coventry to protest high taxes, and the story of a man named Tom, who, unlike others, peeked at her and was said to have been punished for his curiosity.
Because she was naked.
Peeping Tom.
That's just stupid. I thought it came from somebody looking through your window.
Oh, can I say something about Peeping Tom?
Uh-huh.
I was in my washroom living on Oak Street in Waukegan. And I wasn't paying any attention because the wind was blowing. And the window was up. The shade was like blowing back and forth. And I looked around and I saw eyes looking at me from
Looking through the window.
Ooh.
And I screamed. Some people like to peep in your house.
They Peeping Toms. This says,
Peeping Tom.
it says the legend, Lady Godiva was the wife of Leofric, Earl of Mercia, who pleaded with her husband to lower heavy taxes. And he said he would do it if she rode around naked through the streets of the city. Godiva was true to her word and rode naked through the streets. And the people were ordered to stay inside and not look. According to the legend, the only man that looked was Tom. He couldn't resist the temptation. For his transgression, Tom was said to have been struck blind.
Oh, Lord. Really?
That's what it said.
That probably was uncomfortable.
The
riding that
phrase
horse
Peeping Tom
naked.
emerged from this legend, becoming a common term for someone who secretly watches others, particularly for sexual gratification.
This was my Peeping Tom story. Mama told hers. In college.
That's Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom. And these were two Peeping Toms, Tom and his friend. We were visiting, we actually traveled in a singing group from the school as admissions gospel. We'd go to that island and we'll stay with different families. Well, me and my alto buddy stayed with one of the chaperones that with us. Give her water, Mama. Chaperone with us in this one lady's house. It's an older lady. Her home was kind of like not tidy. We was on some kind of lump in the bed. It was so uncomfortable. And then her bathroom was not a completed bathroom. It was just a stone wall for the shower, some pipe coming over, and the water comes down through the pipe. And she had high windows that did not have any curtains on them, but it was high.
I got it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
And we would have to go there to shower underneath the pipe in this big old open stone wall shower. It wasn't a finished shower. So we had to stay at this lady's house. And the other two ladies that sang with us, they were at a nicer home that we had to go visit and shower later. I went to shower and I looked up. It was two little black boys on the roof of the other house looking down in our window.
Did they see you?
They could see us.
No, you. Did they see you?
Yes.
You had no clothes on?
I was showering.
Ugh.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Stay with me on the story. Showering.
You said I went to shower.
I was
You didn't say I was showering.
I was showering.
Oh, okay. She talking about stay
They
with
were
the story.
watching us for that whole few days.
Stay with the story.
Stay with the stories. Because I was going to follow the end of it is what I meant to say.
Uh-huh.
I figured my shower day, and then the next day was Lisa and shower, and I said, "Girl, look, they've been looking at us the few days we've been here." She said, "Oh Lord, Because they would sit there and giggle.
I didn't know that. I never.
I laughed too if I was looking at you.
Me and my friend. That means
they probably was like, I wish it was somebody
from that moment on. Well, I was smaller. I wasn't as big, and my roommate.
They watched you take a shower.
But the fact is, they still sat there. Apparently, they didn't go, ugh, let me walk away. Fathead.
You don't know what the boys were saying. You said they was giggling.
They sat there.
How long did they watch?
They laughed when I looked up at them.
Let me hear what this guy said. They already have my return label at FedEx. It's in their email.
It's terrible and all, right?
They are expecting you. Kindly ensure the new label is printed out and attached to the box. Boy, I ain't doing all that. You doing too much.
We ain't never did this before. What happened, Mom?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm dropping that box off where it goes.
The rest of the week,
come on, kindly.
We showered where the other ladies stayed.
Yeah, but how long you think they've been watching you?
She said the whole time.
The few days that we were there when we found out. I looked up at night. It was nighttime, so think there's no curtains on her windows. And they're long windows at the top of the roof, near the roof.
You don't know that.
On the top of their roof, they can look down into the shower area, which is, like I said, just a brick square.
I'm just saying,
her stuff wasn't even her house wasn't even finished. We don't shower anymore after that.
Right. So for me personally, now I don't know about them unless they have a fat fetish. I'm not enjoying myself watching fat people shower.
We all wasn't fat though.
No, that's what I'm saying. The ones that wasn't, I would be like, okay.
But the point is, people still want to see you naked, whether you fat or not.
Why?
It doesn't matter. You asking questions of two little boys who never seen naked people.
I think because they's little. That's why.
But they didn't run away because all of us in the house were not all fat.
Right.
So they got their thrills on some of us.
They're peeping Tom.
They're peeping Tom.
My mother had a friend. They had a son.
Cracking on us.
My mother had
some people don't care how big they got. Fat fetishes too, right?
My mother had a friend that had a son that peeped in people's houses.
Oh, that's what he loved doing?
He loved that. He go peep in the house.
That's like look at somebody old or something.
He was watching them take
that lady is old.
Everything.
So apparently they must look at her. She's the only one that lives in that house.
Oh, they probably look at that lady.
They probably saw that week she had guests over.
But they probably look at that old lady.
Yeah, showering.
She don't know that. Did y'all tell her?
I don't know. We finally told her that there's nothing at her window.
Did you tell her that the boys was looking?
Yeah, I told her that was your neighbors is on the roof looking down at your thing.
And she didn't say nothing?
I can't remember. That's 30 years ago. That's when I was in college.
Like, was she surprised or she was like, oh, I didn't know that?
I don't even remember how she reacted. I just know myself and Lisa said, oh, no. And we told our chaperone that was with us. And we showered from then on at another home.
Did you see the boys outside anywhere?
I don't even know what they look like because they was two boys sitting on the roof.
No, I'm saying, did you see them at all outside anywhere? Because that'd be funny. You see them and they be like...
I don't know, to be honest. I don't even remember.
Oh.
We was just all at different homes. I remember the home that our cousin stayed at. What's his name? I don't know if I want to say names.
No, you don't need to say names.
They would wake up with cows. One cow was over his face.
Oh, looking
in his room. Yep, because they had open windows and. My
thing is, well, y'all already know how I am with naked. I don't care. So I wish we could walk around naked. Then nobody would care if you was fat, skinny, old, wrinkled. Everybody be naked. Nobody would care.
It's too late for that now. Some people have a problem with that. You can't. And some people free, like Kanye's wife.
She's a moron.
Girl, she likes being.
But that's different. It's about place and time.
Yeah.
She want to walk around the house naked. That's fine. But not on the red carpet.
Hey, anything that'll get attention.
That's what I'm saying. At the light, you're gonna make it right.
So. Reading again what this guy wants.
You just dropping the box off.
Oh, no, get a label or something?
He said make sure the label is on. I'm not doing all of that. Make it right. If he wanted...
If he wanted... Well.
Oh, I didn't look. Oh. If he wants the label, he put it on himself. Talking about make sure the label is all this.
This is Grubhub?
This Uber. Nobody, I'm not doing all of that. If you send something, you make sure it's all together. Y'all be cracking me up ordering stuff and giving directions and stuff. If your direction is not I have a red door, or I have a picket fence in front of my house, or I have a light out, or a car, anything that helps me deliver or drive, I don't need your extra stuff. When they say get ketchup or Call
Make
the
sure
restaurant.
I get a straw.
Nobody's making sure you have ketchup and soy sauce.
Some people do feel that way. Can you make sure I get a straw, driver?
No, I'm not making sure you get a straw.
Aw.
Call the restaurant. I'm giving them the
I've
information.
done that.
Call the restaurant.
I've done that, and the restaurant don't listen.
Well,
either.
I'm
So
sorry.
you just out of luck.
You out of luck.
Yep.
Make it right.
I've done that where I specifically called them
I know.
and said, "The Woods order? You have the Woods order?"
Don't order from them again then. If they a dumb restaurant,
Well,
don't
I
follow
like their
instructions.
food. It's just I hopefully talk to the right person that remembers.
Or make sure you get extra, then next time you just keep it with you.
Yeah. If they don't forget.
Okay, the next street you're going to make a left.
I hate when restaurants mess your order up, though. This one here.
Yeah.
It's Trump land. Look at all these little signs.
And then it's his first house coming up. Hold on to stuff, Ma. I hear stuff falling.
This one here.
Hold on.
1039.
475. Oh, that ain't it. It must be on that street then. Because these ain't it. So turn around. Yeah, these ain't it. It must be on the corner. So we gotta turn around. Ma, we recording. What's she doing?
Yarning.
I mean, yarning like that.
What is the number?
It's 475, but on that street.
Those are fours.
Not this street, that street that we just came off of.
497 right there.
The first time Mama yarned, I didn't say nothing. She just did it again.
You know I did the first time.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's supposed to be 475, so it got to be right here on the right. Go right.
I was just saying that street had fours and stuff. You said no.
No, it's on this street though.
But isn't that the same street if they're all fours?
Yeah, but it's gonna be one of these houses.
Oh,
So you got your hazard lights on. Maybe it's you gotta slow down in case we pass it. It might be this one. Hold on.
that's 505.
Oh, hold on. Where we going?
That street right there had fours.
But this is not the name of the street.
Oh.
Hold on, let me call them.
Is this street
You're
here?
giving you the bad direction.
Let me turn around. You think it's
you're
that
going
red
the right
one?
direction.
That red house?
Let me call them.
What's this brown one?
I don't know. Turn right here. I don't know.
This is what you guys deal with.
I
if you're
can't
driving.
stand these people.
We had trouble finding.
really can't
remember,
stand them.
we had trouble finding a restaurant over here.
Where are we going to? Let me see. Hold on.
It's not
Hold
Neighbor
on.
Street.
Hold on, Lenore. I'm trying to see if it has a name of where we're going to.
Let me just get out the way.
I hope you got a phone number.
See if it's 475 over here somewhere.
Okay.
And this is neighbor, N-A-B-E-R.
Well, no, she said it wasn't this street.
That's not the address. But you can look and see if it's a 475.
15.
Meet at door.
503.
Hold on.
597. 91. 85.
They already have my return mail. I'm gonna have to, y'all. I'll be back. Hold on. Hey, y'all. Here we go. This last.
We ain't never had no
First of all, we've never picked up a package like I told
at
you
someone's house.
at somebody's house.
Okay.
So then we pick up the package. Y'all was there with us. We're trying to find the address that's coming up in Uber. Number one, that was wrong. Because he said it was supposed to go to a FedEx office. Mm-hmm. We was in the neighborhood somewhere. Mm-hmm. So that was wrong. Uber was wrong with the address.
Right. They were wrong with Popeyes when we were over there before.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So then the guy calls. Barely understand his English. Very broken English. So I'm trying to understand what he's saying.
Right.
He's saying that the FedEx place is closed. Is there a Walgreens around us that we can drop the package off
Which
to?
was a FedEx
because
package.
Walgreens takes, I guess, FedEx stuff.
You could drop a FedEx box off.
So he's trying to figure out what Walgreens is near us. So I'm saying, let's just try to get to the old address to see if FedEx is open. So while we're driving to get to the old address, we passing Walgreens.
And we said, this is the one.
I said, let's just go to this Walgreens and let him know this is the Walgreens. So send whatever information you need to send to this Walgreens.
Right.
And we gave him the address.
Right.
Now you take it from there. You go in.
I go in with the box. Apparently the label that's on there, maybe that came to him because it had his name on it and his phone number.
Okay.
So I'm talking to the Walgreens lady, and I said, where's the FedEx drop off? And then the one lady,
to drive while we waiting. Go ahead.
one lady came out. She couldn't figure it out. What she said, we need a QR code. You can't just drop this off without a QR code. And I came back out, and and she had a gentleman even with her trying to figure it out.
I'm turning this back on, but go ahead.
And we came back out to the car to get the phone. You said, here, just take the phone.
You came back out asking for a QR code. So I said, he didn't say anything about a QR code. So I said, let me call him back. Sir, they're looking for a QR code. Again, I can't understand nothing he's saying. I said, here, Lenora.
Take the phone.
Take the phone.
And just deal with him inside.
Give the phone to the Walgreens lady and let her try to figure it out.
As we were talking.
You gonna turn around?
Okay. The Walgreens people, we said, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting us by. I turned around. He said, there's a photo pickup. There's a photo pickup with my name.
Oh.
So the man looked in the photo box that they always do when they go through. He said, I don't see this man's name. He said, let me check another area. He went over and checked another area, and he comes back with a photo of what the sticker
is supposed to look like.
It's supposed to go on his box with the QR code.
So he sent the photo to Walgreens so they could take that out and put it on the box.
And do the little scanning.
All right, okay.
So the man said, you got to pay for this. He said, it's the photo.
Make a right.
I said, excuse me? I said, how much? He said 59 cents or 39 cents. And I said, the lady that was helping me, she said, we'll just bypass that right now. We'll write that off.
Thank you.
Let the man know if he does that again, he has to pay for the photo of the QR code that goes on his box. And they're not going to pick it up until Monday, sir.
I wonder if you should take 173.
Let me confirm
Make
your...
a left. Left.
Oh, left?
Yeah.
Let me confirm your phone number so you can get a text when FedEx picks it up. We got clarity. I didn't know. We all didn't know. He sent a photo of the QR code that goes on the box that we're dropping off. That's what it was.
So while you were in there,
Jesus.
I contacted Uber and said, we have an issue. The FedEx office is closed. So this guy wants us to drop it off at Walgreens, and we're waiting. This is taking a long time. We have to go in. We got to get a new sticker. We got to do all this other stuff. I said, so first you need to change the address of the drop-off, because I can't mark it as closed. I'm nowhere near where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, that's right.
And then I said, and then mark it as dropped off. And so the Uber person came back and said, can you give me the address? Thank God it was right on the building. So I just texted them I texted them whatever the new address was. I said, can you change it in the system?
Right.
So we can mark this as closed.
Okay.
And then he came back and said, yes, thank you. He said, and for your trouble, we'll give you a little extra $4 or something for your trouble.
Wow.
And then he said, but FYI, so you know, when they change up an address, you're not obligated to drop it off at that new address.
What do you do with the package?
Take it to whatever address is on there and drop, which is what I was going to do.
Oh, you reported that.
No, I'm saying if they verbally tell you to change an address, you're not obligated to do that.
So if the address that they're saying change is closed, you can't take it to the closed
You still
place.
take it to the closed and drop it off.
But you can't. It's closed.
You drop it off. You put it outside or whatever. You drop it off.
You can't do a package like that.
Yes, you can.
You're leaving it. Yeah, outside with anybody.
You can do that. You're saying you shouldn't, but you can.
Here's what I'm saying.
Can and should is two different words.
No, you're not listening to what I'm trying to get to. We picked it up at that man's house.
Right.
That's where we're going back to.
No, they don't pay you for that. They pay
Oh, you saying to go to the address that's closed and shut down?
If it's closed, whatever it is.
Wow.
You are paid as a driver to go from the pickup address. Did you know it was a Kia dealer right here? Antioch. Okay, because you always talk about going to Wisconsin. This is closer. You either,
that is. I was gonna call. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was because I called them to fix my car.
She's not paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
You didn't stop and start talking about a Kia dealer. I ain't thinking about them.
But anyway.
But yeah, I knew there was one in Antioch. Yes.
All right. So anyway,
and they didn't help either.
You are paid to go from one place that's on the thing to the other one. That's how I said when you said you came. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying
this is the address we should have came to.
Walmart. I'm sorry. I'm asking if it's something, not food. If it's something,
it don't matter.
A package in that place is closed.
It doesn't matter. You are paid to go from the address that is written on the thing.
Oh.
If you take it back to their house, you are not paid for that. So that's a nice thing to do. But it's not.
So question number 2. What if we can't find that FedEx place?
What are you talking about?
We couldn't find it. We would have to sit still all day trying to find the FedEx place, which you said you had to leave it at. We never found that place.
That means the address is wrong. You keep whatever it is.
So you would have to find yourself where that FedEx place is.
What the person would probably do if it's food, because I've had that before, where I've tried to find the address and I couldn't find it. I kept the food.
No, food you can keep.
They probably would have said
package. What do you do?
They probably would have redid it and made it go back to his house, like you said.
Oh, okay.
It probably would have redid the address and made it go back to his house so we get paid for that.
Because we never found the FedEx office.
Well, it was in there. It would have been in there.
Oh, the Walmart place was where
that's what he said
originally.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Uber navigation was wrong. It did that with Popeyes.
Popeyes is
so everything about that order was wrong, from Uber to him to everything.
They had. We figured it out. How did we figure it out with Popeyes that one time? Because we was going around that same
little block. Because we thought about Popeyes being up here. We said it must be in another area.
Did you complain that was a waste of your time?
Yeah,
she said they gave us
$4.
A little bit money for it.
Good. Wow. But the bottom line
was nice though. We went an extra mile for that man.
He said he didn't say that you don't do it. He said you're not obligated.
I know.
And he changed the address in the system. But he said you're not obligated as a driver to do what you did. Yeah. In other words, he was saying what you did was nice. You're not obligated to do that. That's what I was telling you. It's not my obligation that place you're going to is open. What do I care if you open? I'm dropping the package off at the door.
I would have probably thought twice if it was food. If it was food, dude, I'm sorry. We can't find your location.
Right.
We got to call them back and reorder something.
Right.
Because I would have probably eaten it.
But I don't even.
But it was a package. I felt bad for him.
But even a package, if it's going to a business, I'll leave it outside. I don't know what you're talking about. I can understand if you said it's going to somebody's house. Why do I care that the business is open? I'm dropping off a package.
But you said, you made it sound like if you reminded me of going back to the place that it's supposed to originally be.
Yeah.
Walmart wouldn't have been a problem.
Let's say
I would have said, Walmart people,
okay,
y'all call this man on your own.
So then I say this to you.
I get it.
I say this to you. What if it's not Walmart? What if it's just a regular company? I'm still leaving it. What is that? What do I care that company is open?
If I find it, I guess for me, I was trying to get you to give me understanding of we couldn't find it. I didn't know it was Walmart.
Oh yeah, that's different.
I was looking for a FedEx office.
Well, if we couldn't find it, then that's a conversation with customer service. We would contact customer service and say, this address does not exist.
Yes, I know.
Or it's not where this is taking me.
And hear them say, take it back to
Take it
home.
back. And they got to change that in the system.
Okay, so you can get paid
so I can get paid for it. Because then I can hit closed.
Okay.
But until
close it out.
Yeah, other than that, I could care less if the place is open. Like I told you that one time I took food and it went to the people's house, wasn't even in that wasn't even their food. And Grubhub tried to call me and say, did you deliver food to such and such? I said, yes. And they said, well, that's not where it was supposed to go or something, the lady said. And I said, what does that have to do with me? And she said,
This was the client person, the customer.
The customer service.
Oh.
The client called them and said they never got their food.
But why would the customer service, if you completed it,
Exactly.
that you did your job?
Exactly.
Now, it's not your fault.
She probably was calling to make sure I didn't keep the food. Because they said they never got it.
Okay.
And I said that, and then they realized the address is wrong. But that's not the driver's. But I knew it was wrong. Remember I said I knocked on the door, everybody in there was like, I said, did you order a such? So they was like, what? I was like, here.
Well, they always say make sure that the address is right. There's been times when I would go in to do food for us, orders, and it would be an old address that we were at a hotel or something in another city. And I went, what?
And then remember that one we did where the girl did to our high school? We went to the high school.
Yeah.
It was on a Saturday.
Nobody was there.
And you was like,
there's nobody here.
It's probably not the right address, Kim. I said I could give two beans about that. I'm leaving it right here where the address is and taking a picture. She'll order again.
Yeah.
So, that's no big deal. But then it was another time where a person asked me to deliver to another address. They said, oh my God, I had the wrong address. And I literally went out of my way. This was my first time when I started driving. I was stupid. I didn't know. And I delivered it to their house. And it was not close. So, and I didn't get paid for that. So I'm not doing that anymore.
You didn't get paid at all?
I didn't get paid to deliver it to their house. I closed it out at the place I was supposed to do, and then I wrote their address down and went on my own and delivered it to their house. Yeah. And next, I wouldn't do that again.
Well, this is what people are hearing and need to learn if they sign up.
I wouldn't do that again.
These are the good, bad, and ugly.
Yep.
That was a waste of your time.
That was a waste of my time, and I was new though.
Yeah.
Had I did, remember I told you that when we went all the way to Kenosha, I think that was the wrong address. Remember?
Oh, yeah, well, you said you think it was.
But I was going to Hillary's anyway, so I was like, I'm going to be out here.
Anyway, Mama and I did one way out to Kenosha at the truck stop.
But it was the right address, though.
It wasn't no address. It was just the truck stop.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a truck.
But he was there, right.
Well, he got out that truck to meet with us, and he gave us a $20 tip.
See, you never know.
That was really nice.
Because he know that that's unusual.
Yeah, to meet me at my truck.
This guy, in my opinion, he needs to give us a tip for all the trouble he did.
You won't know until you go back in the system.
You don't know. He needs to give a good tip, y'all. He know you tip on the thing.
I pray he did. Because I worked with that
Hold
man.
on for a second. Let this man pass.
I'm just going straight.
Oh, you're not going to 94? Oh, slow down
Because
for a second.
eventually where you going is going to be in another city when you said food.
Oh, it don't curve that way, though?
What are you talking about?
I was going to go that way and exit off of, like, Washington or something.
No.
Oh, this is the toll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, Lenore.
I lost my thought. Let me see. What was I saying before you said
You might as well
I'm not
get
going
over.
to turn here? Emergency.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like fighting with people, so. I don't know what you're saying, but go ahead.
I don't have to get over it now. I'm way tired. As far as dropping off where I forgot what I was saying.
It don't matter.
I don't know. But it's along the lines of what you said too.
All right, so we done, y'all. We only
hour.
did 2. Wasn't it 2? The one you went up the stairs. Did we do another one?
It's real sad that we didn't even do that.
You don't want to do another one?
As long as it took this
You want to do
man.
another one?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Keep going.
Not for the show though. The show you trying to end.
No, the show we done.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the stop.
Oh, we can still drive because that man,
You only
right?
did 2.
That's what made me kind of pissed me off. Is trying to find the place where he wanted us to go to, and then it was
strange.
past the time.
Y'all never had this.
And
time.
I'm like, wow.
Y'all never had this.
Which
time.
Walgreens are you going by? Here's the address. I'll send something there. Maybe he did a photo.
That's what he was talking
He
about.
was ordering a
and
photo.
And then by him not speaking good English, you could
That
barely
could
understand. Because if he spoke good English, he would have said that.
Yeah.
He would have said, I'm going to send a photo.
Yes.
And then have them print that photo out. It's probably a cost, so I'll give you an extra tip to do that.
Yeah.
It'll probably cost you like $1 or something
Yeah,
to print it.
yeah.
I'll give you an extra tip on that if you don't mind doing that for me.
Yes.
And have them print it and put that on the box. He could barely speak English. So I'm like, I don't know what this man wants and what he's doing or nothing.
But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that was clever.
For him to do that?
That was clever for him to do a photo order.
Which street is this?
173.
No, this street.
Oh,
so make a right. Get in the right lane. Is this 94?
41.
Yeah, take this. Take 41.
For him to do a photo order, taking a photo, because you can do it online, electronic,
Right.
of the actual ticket.
Exactly.
That's going to be
that was smart.
Sticker that's going to be on his box,
And then print that out and put it on the box.
because they didn't take my box because I didn't have a FedEx
right.
form.
So that was smart.
So
So
I
that
give
was
it to
good.
them. I give it to him.
I would have thought about doing that.
Mhm.
Now I don't know unless that's something he does all the time. How do we know?
That's true too.
We're not the next people that's suckers that got suckered in to delivering this stupid box. But yeah, that's it for that.
And I'm grateful that the Walgreens people were helpful.
Yeah.
Because she said, I'll waive the 39 cents or 59 cents.
39.
He said, the guy here's the thing. Thank you for her. Because the other guy that came over with the thing, he said,
No common sense.
This cost.
Now you know we're a
I gotta
driver.
pull it out my pocket and pay for this man.
And you know we're a driver.
Yes. This cost. Photos are not free.
No kidding.
So maybe she was a manager.
All right, go
Thank
ahead.
you, thank
All right, so that was it, y'all.
Okay,
That's
so-
what a day. What a day.
That
And
was
then
it.
after we sat there that long, I thought about it. Mama could have went to Walgreens.
Because that's when her
Because we
stop-
got to go to Walgreens today. I'm like, that would have killed two birds with
Well,
one stone.
all the time I was in there, you
She
could
could have went to Walgreens.
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
well.
All right, go ahead.
Because I saw you get out the car and I went,
I was getting ready to put her in, let her go in
A
there.
little too late. And she takes a long time.
I don't care. It took you a long time.
I mean, if you would have thought about that when I
If
first
I would have
went
thought
in,
about it.
This time it won't, because I just have to get me some
we don't need to
candy
know.
bars free.
You said we don't need to know.
We don't need to know on the film here.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Father God, we give you glory and honor. We thank you, oh God. We thank you, oh Lord, for patience, oh God. For truly today, our patience was tried. But we thank you for another day that's not raining, it's not real cold. It's nice and sunshiny and the weather is not bad. So we dealt with it. But I was just grateful to get this order through, Lord, for this gentleman. We did go above and beyond, and I'm just thankful that we were able to do that. But we just give you glory and honor for this show and all the people that are listening in and learning, hopefully, from this, because we want people to drive along and learn about all the different things that can happen as a driver. And this is one thing that you can run into. So we're just grateful for that opportunity. We continue to pray for the people that listen in on our show, praying for safety and covering all of their family members, including themselves, oh God. And we just thank you for another opportunity to just share your word and be a light, oh God. And we give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.